Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Segment 2 of the Coon Prairie Ramblers here in greater downtown Arcadia.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So what are we going to talk about, Casey?
Well, Donald Trump is accusing Obama of having the FBI spy upon him before the election, during the election.
Mm-hmm.
And now WikiLeaks is saying that the CIA has the ability, and I don't doubt it one bit, and the knowledge and the technology to spy on us using our own cell phones, smart TVs, our computers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're looking
So
at me
my
right
question to you, do you believe that they do that?
Do I believe? I believe
In 4 of the
that they
10
can care
commandments.
less about me.
Well, I kind of agree with you on that. They
Yeah.
don't care about Mel Jackson.
Yeah.
Or me.
No.
But I do believe,
Fuzzy, little, harmless me.
I believe they have like a, okay, let's, for the lack of me knowing any better word, I'm gonna call it a spider.
Mm-hmm.
A spider.
A spider
Like a web.
Mm-hmm.
that is able to go out and search for keywords, bomb,
Oh, yeah.
terrorist,
Mm-hmm. Well, now, if I was to
That's out
going on Facebook and make a bunch of stuff
ISIS.
and talking about joining ISIS and things like that, I might.
Well, I'm not talking about
might
that.
get
I'm not talking about
get-
Facebook.
I might get a little
We're
bit
not
of
talking. Whoa! You're getting that's overt. We're talking about you sitting at the house talking with Carrie about your fear that ISIS is coming after you, or that you ought to go out and bomb a mosque or something like that. Yeah, I know good and well. We all know that they monitor Facebook and emails and things like that. But I'm just talking about when you're just sitting around and you got your little iPhone sitting there with you and they can hear certain words.
That's all it takes, because they do have that technology.
And
I've
then
heard.
when they hear that, then
they jump on you.
Hey, Mel Jackson is a person
Right.
of interest.
Because they don't have time to listen to everybody's conversation all the
No,
time.
and I agree with that totally. I don't think
That piques their interest.
they can't just sit there and listen to every conversation that Luke Wilson has, or that
I put
Mel
him to sleep.
has, or that I have.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, bomb, kill,
No.
Maine.
No, hey, that was Mel Jackson.
Yeah.
Sure wasn't Luke Wilson.
What happens once they hear that? Do you think that they have the ability to use your own devices against you?
My poor phone, I have a hard enough time using it myself. I don't.
But they
think
probably have less problem than you do.
Oh,
They're a little
maybe
more.
I should give it to them and let them work with it.
They're a little more
Yeah.
technologically advanced than you are.
Would they come on here and take the funny pictures I take of myself?
Yeah. If it was something wrong.
And my daughter's always taking these pictures where it distorts your face.
I've seen those. They're pretty weird.
Well, I think if she takes pictures of you with building a bomb,
Yeah.
then I think they would take great interest in that.
Well,
but I'm serious.
it'd be more
They're not looking for you and you're flirting with some woman. They're not looking for you and you
cheating on your income taxes
Right.
or whatever.
They're looking at you for committing a heinous
National
act,
threat or
national
something.
security. And I believe that they fully have the ability. Now that little thing that a lot of people have in their house, the Amazon Echo, where you can sit there and say, Alexis, what is the weather going to be today?
Yeah.
I think listen to every word you say in your house.
Those are kind of scary. I don't know if I
It
want
is.
one in my
And
house
now,
or not.
Does you think the federal government have the ability, the technology to tap into that where they can listen to what you're saying? And I know
Sure.
they don't want to listen. They can't. They don't want to.
They don't want
They don't want to listen to a boring thing of you sitting around snoring during your nap.
That's right.
But if all of a sudden they realize, hey, this.
So evidently,
'Cause
it's computers that would be listening that would just pick up on certain words.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But then beyond that,
Then it alerts.
once
the
they
authorities.
did, then they might have a specialist that sits there and listens to Mel.
Here's how you know if they're there. You're home alone and you sneeze and you hear somebody say Gesundheit.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you know they're
Salute.
listening. They do it automatically without
And
thinking.
you might be thinking you're schizophrenic. But
Well-
really, it's the government.
There's a lot of that out at G. Pierce
Yeah.
Wood, the state hospital I worked at for 30 years. A lot of those patients, I believe Big Brother was chasing them around out
Oh,
there.
yeah. Well, like the Beautiful Mind, Nash, the Nash guy.
Yeah.
He, everybody that, gets the schizophrenic or something, they're thinking, there's a conspiracy against me.
Oh, yeah.
That cat that is planning on my death, my demise.
It's
Well,
kind of like
they
the
are.
same feeling when you're a kid. You got to go out in the dark to take trash out, and you think the boogeyman might be out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of that kind of terror. And
As far as me
paranoia.
building a bomb, the most dangerous thing I do is driving a bomb.
There you go. That's Mel Jackson talking now.
And that's the
That's Mel
yeah.
Jackson.
And they, if they knew I was doing it, they'd send an agent out to say, you need to get that thing off the street. It's dangerous.
There you go.
But I do think that if you were to be sitting around enough in phone conversations, and we all know people that are out there,
Oh, yeah.
and I think that the government does key in.
We'd
on
be
it.
out there with them.
That's true. But, yeah, they say that they can monitor you through your smart TV. You got a smart TV now.
I don't have a smart TV.
You're not watching TV. You are, but the TV's watching you. And your computer
My
has a camera on it, and they can turn it on without the little red light coming on. They can watch you. What
Well-
you do, you sit there naked. That
Oh.
way, that'll.
Well, here's what makes me
that'll
think
scare 'em off.
about
That's
not
what I
only
do.
the
They're
government
laughing.
That's what I do.
hearing what you say is that I think that corporations and advertisers sometimes do. I was sitting in my carport one day with Justin. We were talking about Huck Apparel. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's something people fish and just wear it for looks. But it's HUK, and you'll see it on shirts and hats,
Yeah.
embroidered across the front of the hat. And we were talking about it, and I just asked Justin. I said, "Well, what does Huck stand for?" I wondered, it's HUK. I figured it's a acronym for something, or
Right.
it's short for some Huckleberry Hound or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I was wondering what it was. And then I was sitting there with my tablet and opened up my tablet to look up something. And you know how they have the little advertisements on the side?
Right.
What do you think one of the advertisements was for?
You got to be kidding me.
Huck Apparel.
That's
And I'm sitting there
terrifying.
thinking,
Yeah.
how did they know? I didn't search for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
asked him a question about it.
I'm scared now.
And then all of a sudden, here I got Huck Apparel.
Yeah.
Oh, the power of suggestion.
Yeah. That happens all the time. If you just accidentally look at one of those advertisements, oh, he's interested, so they start.
Well, I'm talking about talking, though. And
Yeah.
I know.
It hurt him.
go back to just the thought of you
Yeah.
sitting at their house with Carrie one day, and you say, a caravan, we ought to get a caravan
Yeah.
van.
And then all of a
And
sudden.
then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
not that you hadn't typed anything into your computer or anywhere else, and then all of a sudden you start getting advertisements about caravan.
Where do you think maybe that was a coincidence with you, or
No, I think it was.
I don't know. That's a pretty serious.
Oh.
I mean, because it's an obscure brand. If it was like
Exactly.
something you saw all McDonald's
Adidas
or, whatever, that's
or
right.
Nike or something.
Then you could overlook that easier. Wow, I'm getting paranoid. I can't wait to get home and lock the doors. Well, we better get on out of here before Big Brother. Big Brother, we just want to say hello. We hope you and you're having a happy Monday out there.
And that was Mel with all the bombs.
That was Mel Bomb Jackson.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Good Lord. We may just be me and KC next week. He'll be getting a strip searched and cavity searched. We'll be back. Bye.